Alright, hey guys, I am back with a new video, and in this video I'm showing you my next few steps. So as we saw before, I got the contact paper on the back of this shelf. Loved the results. I went out and picked up a few more rolls from the Dollar Tree yesterday, and I brought up the third cube modular unit shelf that I had. So the two white ones were purchased at the same time, and they served as a TV stand and organizer in my daughter's room. The black modular shelf there was in our downstairs hall, and it kind of served as a catch-all. Each cube had a basket, and each basket had like random things that need to be housed together, like flashlights and bug sprays and furniture polishes and batteries. I mean, it was just a catch-all. And I figured out, like, I really didn't need it there. I could obviously put those things in different places. So I went ahead and measured and was delightfully surprised to find out that all three of them had the same height. And obviously they're different colors. So my next step is to go ahead and paint all of these. And here's the paint that I'm using today. I already had this on hand from a previous project. About 3/4 of it was left. And it's just the bare creamy white. I have it in flat, which could be a problem with wear and tear, like if you store books and things like that. So I thought about that, and I went ahead and got some clear contact paper. I'm going to put this on the bottoms of the cubes to prevent like the scratching and the rough housing from tearing the paint away. And I got my roller for that paint. I had this on hand in case I needed it for the walls, but we're in good shape. And I have felt strips, because obviously with the wood floors you want to try to protect the bottom of the, well actually you're not protecting the bottom of the furniture, you're protecting the floor by placing these at the bottom of the furniture. Okay, so I've got the first stand painted, and now I'm working on the second, and I just wanted to show you a trick on painting things that are not like smooth and long and straight like wall. So you're going to take your regular brush, you're going to put a little bit of paint on it, go into the corners where the rollers won't be able to reach very well, and just be real smooth. The key is you don't want any bubbles, drips, so a real thin layer. Don't worry if it's like a perfectly solid, effect, because the second coat will usually fill in any holes. So what I do is I start from the side first, like that, and then I do the bottom to get rid of any excess that might be pulling down, and that's sufficient for the first coat. Okay, so each of these three modular units has had a single coat of paint. And while they're drying, I'm going to go ahead and empty this bookshelf here in the corner and remove the cardboard backing and add the contact paper to the bookcase, and then cleared off, and I got the pieces of backing off, and I put contact paper and I reattached it. And all of these units in the center here with the cubes received 2 coats of paint and a third coat in some areas as touch-up. As I put them together against the piece of plywood, I haven't connected it yet, and I put the long piece of MDF that I'm going to paint on the top. I just wanted to make sure that everything was fitting before I went ahead and put everything together. So this is what we have. We have the 2 bookcases and the 3 units. And it's coming along pretty nicely. I'm really excited to see how the finished product looks. Okay, so I got the first coat of paint on the top board, and while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go ahead and assemble this 3-shelf unit from Target. I already had one that was made, and I purchased a second one but never put it together, and decided that these two together would be one side of my project table, and the other side would just be the standard legs. That way my project table could have storage. And there is the top part of that table and the 2 back pieces. I'm not going to attach the cardboard one that comes with that. I'm going to use the plywood. And here I go. Okay, so I built that second shelf from Target, and didn't put the shelves in just yet, or the adjustable shelves, because I don't exactly know how I'm going to configure it. I don't know what's going on it just yet. But those two units will be put together, and they'll be the end of the table. And then I have two legs that I bought for the other end. So it's going to be a really, really awesome table. I can't wait to see it come together. But for now, I am done with this back row. Excuse my mess. I really am happy with the way that it came out. It looks almost like it came like that. I still need to attach the top with some screws, but I'm just really, really pleased with the way that came out. And I can't wait to see this project progress. It's taking forever, but it'll be well worth it, especially if I take my time and do a good job.